Ready? Ready? This is Sunday sermon in my pajamas from my bed because it's going to be hot. This is like sexy church. Yes. All right. This is specifically for you, my dear. Asking how you end self-abuse. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready for the Sunday sermon? All right. Hey. All right. Listen. Ready? I'm not going to cry, but I'm crying inside for you. You crying? Who cries at church? I do. I always need the tissues around. I'm going to cry. All right, ready? The self-abuse that you're doing is you're quite literally repeating what the abuse that was done to you was. So just really pay attention. You have to have radical honesty. Like you're not coming into me. That's a different class. You need to have radical honesty. So I implore you to look at what you're doing to yourself. What is the actual activity that you do to yourself that is abusive? Okay, whether I used to really abandon myself, beat myself up, say horrible things to myself, right? Those are all repeating what was done to you. It's like you got the wrong textbook. So I'm here to give you some new textbook. You ready? Snap out of it, right? I don't mean that at all disrespectfully. I do not mean that like, get over it. We don't talk about that at this table. So let me tell you something. We are in a box, like watch my science fair project of like there's a box that you could get into and believe all of the baloney caca. Okay. And a huge one is, and I'm getting somewhere. We're going to touch our parts. I know it's going to be all right. It's like, it's not R or anything, but I want to get you into thinking about switching what you're doing to yourself as the abuse and going back to the love. And as you go to the love of yourself, you are going to get into your superpower, especially females. You're going to get it. I'm more powerful than the man. I'm down you right now in a good way. So you start getting into the love of yourself. It's going to be powerful. It's going to be totally unfamiliar. Get ready. And it's a God gift, okay? So there is something to be said for when they do in church and they're like, this is taking it back. I'm taking back church. I'm taking it back. When they say in church, hand it over to God. Your hands don't belong to you. They belong to God. You know what? There's something to be said for that, okay? Like I'm taking away the dogma and the crazies, but you have your hands, okay? If you put in the concept that your hands are literally for and in service to God, put whatever word you want there that ain't gonna make you hold a sign and get mad. Like, so it's the infinite goddess energy. It's a freaking tree. You pick it. For me, it's like my hands are in service to God. Everything I do is I'm a vehicle through the Holy Spirit for the Holy Spirit, and not that whole dogma thing, not the man sitting on a chair in a cloud. I am like super core Christ consciousness, the love consciousness. Okay. So I'm giving you some tips. I'm getting there. Just sit there. Like I need some music playing. Cut to like, where's my little puppet playing the piano? We'll get there. This is for you. This is like fast Sunday sermon. Ready? I want you to look at your hand. Okay, let's just look at self-abuse. Like you're actually going to physically hurt yourself. Your hands are God's hands. Okay, and you're not allowed to use them to hurt yourself. Agreed? And you can say goddess again. Okay, I'm just going to say God. Okay, and you can goddess, infinite spirit, whatever the fuck you want. There's no cursing in church. Okay, ready? And when you wake up in the morning and before you go to bed, okay, I want you to try this. Ready? You can only come to the gates of heaven, right? Gates of God, which is you. You're talking to you. And you can only say these words, right? I love you. That's it. You can only say that out loud and in your head. If you start to go into like, well, I can't, well, think of it like you're coming to like the door, the private door with the little window that like the guy comes out and he's like, what do you want? You got the password? And you're like, but I don't know if I'm worthy, but I don't know if I should be here. And it's just like, bye. And you just have to say, I love you. Okay. Just, I love you. 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 It's on a little repeat in your head. You can watch that video I did about I love you squish to add another word to it, right? Ready? Okay, it's going to get weird. Whole hand, right? Whole hand. Right there. Right. Flat. By the way, fellas, that is a great way to do it because there's 4 parts to that part. There's not just that one part. There's not just this one part. There's 4 parts. And if you use your whole hand and just hold it there, the energy of it is profound and awesome. But this is for you, self-mutilator, right? Self-abuser. Hold your whole hand right there. This is your root chakra. Ooh. This is like where we're connected to the earth. You can't do that in church. Bullshit. You should see what's happening in the basement. Anywho, now take your other hand, right? Put it on the top of your head. The only things you can say is I love you. I don't want you saying, this is weird. What's she doing? You can't do that. What's she wearing? This is soft. This is real soft. Anyway, hold this here, right? It's your root chakra. This is most likely where all of your abuse came from and you're stuck in your head right here. On your head, top of your head. And I have a meditation I'll put a link to, like where I did for the fellas on my sneaky link, where you breathe from your feet, right? All the way through your body, out your top of your head. And, you visualize. Everything I'm going to always tell you to do is things you can do in your head that nobody can see you doing. Except for this. Don't be walking around in Walmart like this. Could you imagine? Like, I'm a fan of it. I love Angela Shelton. That's a whole new wave. Anyway, hold this. And I want you to say, I love you, I love you, I love you. And as you feel the energy, I know this sounds weird and wacky and like I live in California, but I don't. But you feel the energy coming as you breathe. I'm not going to do it. I'm just giving you this to practice later. And feel it as a flow. Like when you breathe, there's like a little turn, right? There's a little turn, right? This is a hypnosis breathing technique. At the turn, picture something really beautiful and that you are giving your hands, right, to the infinite, right, to God or whatever, and you are completely healed, top to bottom, and you're filled with love, okay? So this is coming from God, and this is coming from the earth God, like Mother Earth. And there's a cycle. There's we'll get into all that, but there is a flow and a cycle, right? And the love, right? Let's see this. The love is in you, child. It's in you. And this that was wounded is just keeping you stunted. It's like this is the second half of your body. We don't talk about this part, especially in church, because they want to cut this off, right? Well, it is completely connected, and it is almighty powerful, and it's a gift from God. And if you use your hand, this is I'm telling you this so that when you want to use your hands to hurt yourself, just touch yourself instead. Go like this. And you know what? Just do this breathing technique and just feel the love. And you can feel it from somebody else until you get it to where in your head, and switch it as much as you can. Just catch yourself when you start drifting off I love you. Just say I love you. I love you, I love you, I love you. And it'll become a practice where you don't have to walk around like this. And just try it. Just try it. And you know what? If you want to beat the hell out of yourself after you do that, it's a free country. Do whatever. Well, not really. But okay, I love you.